This large plot of land located in Liliendal was purchased in 1987 during the tenure of the Desmond Hoyt administration by Toolsie Persaud Limited. But when the PPP government took power, the land was repossessed by the state during the tenure of the Jagdeo administration. It was felt that the land was sold for a meager sum. The company had taken the state to court and argued that it never repudiated its 1987 agreement with the state. And after years of court battle, last Thursday, High Court Judge Brassington Reynolds handed down the decision, ruling that the government of Guyana will have to pay Toolsie Persaud Limited $1.7 billion in damages, as well as $500,000 for the defendant's court costs, along with interest. It's a case in which the coalition has to pay for an indiscretion committed by the PPP administration. And it's worrying, says State Minister Joseph Harmon.
But it just goes to show the levels to which this country had sunk under the PPP and the huge amount of debt that they've created for us. We have had no benefit whatsoever from that. The PPP sold the land to persons who were friendly to them at a price. So the benefit was with those persons, but now the burden becomes that of us.
The minister said the matter will have to be discussed at the level of the cabinet to determine the best manner in which it can be approached.
I can't say to you now what the government's position is because since the decision was made, we have not discussed it as a cabinet. So I will await that determination before I make a public statement. But just for my own personal position is that I believe that this is really what has been happening to us as a country. Where the previous administration, they left some deep, dark holes, which we have to fill, and now have to fill out of the public purse. This cannot be fair.
According to a local press report, the judge ordered that interest be paid at a rate of 6% per annum from the filing of the writ in 2008 to April 20, 2018. Additionally, the interest of 4% per annum has to be paid from the date of the judgment until full payment. Lawyers for the state had requested and were granted a 6-week stay of execution in the event of an appeal. Toolsie Persaud Limited was represented by Senior Counsel Robin Stobie. The government was represented by Senior Counsel Ashton Chase, while NISIL was represented by Attorney Timothy Jonas. The entire tract of land had been the subject of a compulsory acquisition order of June 8, 1987. In October 1987, the state contracted to sell the entire tract to Toolsie Persaud Limited, and the company took possession in April 1988. In May of 2011, Multi-Cinemas Guyana Incorporated purchased part of the disputed land from NISIL for $187 million for the construction of a cinema and a mall. Multi-Cinemas is owned by the Movie Town Shopping Complex based in Trinidad and Tobago. Roy Den James, HGP Nightly News.